normal way of sentencing people to death. So this is his accused, the king of the Jews. Don't ever dare saying that you are against Caesar or you're a king. There's nobody else but Caesar. This is the reason that he was sentenced to crucifixion. From where he carried one building, the building with the green, over there used to be the fortress. He carried because all the way towards the Holy Sepulchre. Where is the Holy Sepulchre? It's the big dome on the right side behind the golden one. Over there is over there is the Holy Sepulchre, the 14th station, the tomb of Christ over there, which was built by Helena. How do we know that this is the place? Because Adrianus in the year 132, he was afraid from Jews because there was a revolt and Christians, but he was more afraid of Christians than the Jews. He wiped all the traces of Christians, where the places they used to gather and worship underground. He built temples for the gods in Bethlehem, and here he built temples so the Christians wouldn't be able to worship in the place where Jesus was crucified and buried. And all right, and the same thing in Bethlehem, in Bethlehem, the same thing with the temple here. They built for Aphrodite in the Holy Sepulchre, for Zeus in the temple here, and for Adonis in Bethlehem. When Helena the queen came, she asked where. They told her the places are with who can't see it because it's under the temple. Yes. So by the order of Constantine, they removed the temple, the Roman temples, and they found the places where Jesus was crucified and buried.
So
okay, now this is what?
Black tomb.
This is for as I said, here the place is sacred for us Christians, and for Jews we know why. We don't have to explain. For Muslims, they believe that Muhammad, when in the morning woke up and he said, I have been to heaven, I passed through Jerusalem. He on a horse called Librak, which has the face of a human being.
Yes.
The horse and the body of horse. He went to the heaven on the horse, and he Isra wal Mi'raj, they call it for Islam. Here, he landed. He met all the prophets here in the Al-Aqsa Mosque. This is the reason that they believe it's sacred for them. And from here, from the Al-Aqsa, from the Dome of the Rock, he went to heaven in his dream. Okay, for this reason, for Muslims, it's a sacred place. This is the second thing that I want you to see. Over there is the town of David. Over there is the town of David. Down here is the Gethsemane. This church is a Russian church. It doesn't have any significance. It's a beautiful church from outside. It's called the Church of Maria Magdalena. Okay. The Gethsemane, the area down there is the Gethsemane garden. We'll be going now to the Gethsemane garden. What's Gethsemane garden means? What Gethsemane garden means? It means that in Hebrew word, it comes from the Hebrew word, it's Gat Shmanim. Olive presser, because there was olives here and there's a lot of olive presser. So this is the church of the Gethsemane. Jesus was pressed here, when he was praying, like we pressed the olives. And it's called the church of the agony because he was agony. And the church of the all nations because many nations built the church. It's a very beautiful church. We'll go and visit it now. And what we'll be seeing in the church is the rock where Jesus leaned and prayed 3 times inside the church. And the church was built in the same time like the church of the Transfiguration. The church of Transfiguration, we face Jesus, we see Jesus in his godly nation, with the bride, here we meet Jesus in his human nature, very weak, asking God to pass this from him, and the angels came to help him. The angels were inferior to him, but they came to him because he was a human being. In order to feel the suffering, in order to carry the cross, he was supposed to be not God, but a human being. We see him here, and the church is beautiful. It's called the Church of Agony because when you go inside, you see the agony, you see the stress, you see the sadness in the church. Let's go to the church.
Where's the Temple of David, which is destroyed?
Arey Baba, this one.
Which they
This.
David didn't have.
यदि वीडियो पसंद आए तो जरूर लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए।
Yeah, on that spot. Okay, let's go there.
Uncle, we have crossed.
We'll go to the cross afternoon. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Did you get it?